Are we live? Are we live? Come on in and double tap the screen. JP is in the house. What's up, Inspire? Recash. I hope I'm saying that right. Do I say that right when I say recash? I think that is right. Not sure. Happy Monday, everybody. It is Monday. Yes, it is. Oh, it's been a pretty decent day today. I can't complain. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and some restless nights. Oh, but when I look around and began to think things over, y'all know what? All of my good days outweigh my bad days. I ain't got no reason to complain. Did y'all hit the like button yet? What's up, everybody? Sometimes you said, Saint, my clouds, they hang low. I can hardly see the road. Have you ever been here when you've asked the question, Lord, why so much pain? But he knows what's best for you. What am I drinking? Jam jar. Yes, only have a little bit left though. I don't drink full bottles anymore. I don't drink full bottles of nothing, JP. What's up? What's up? This too merch. Aaron D is in the house. Mari. Not a reason to complain. I won't complain. My. It's your favorite? Yes, it's good. It's not really expensive, but it has a really good taste. So that's even better. Yes. What's up, Donat? What's up, everybody? The world according to Money Tot. They got their eyes in here already. Come on and hit that like button for me. You know, I got my tree up. I got some decorations up. So I am officially in the Christmas spirit, you know? So we're happy about that. What's up, Alex, Sean? Take that around again and the Saints go. But when I look around and I began to think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad day. Let me do it like Sister Sonny used to do. All of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. Now, if y'all wanted to be vibratoed out, you should have been on that live last night with James Hall and Worship and Praise at James Hall's anniversary. There was a whole bunch of vibrato going on over there. What's up, Jesse? And we had James Hall last night. John P. Key was over there at the Dream Center in Atlanta with William Murphy. There's some good stuff going on last night. You know. What's up, Marcellus? Good live today, Marcellus. Good live, sir. Yeah. A bunch of quivering lips. That's what was going on. Yeah. But what'd she say? All night. They were going in, boy. They were going in. Yeah. So listen here. Did J. Paul and them have an anniversary every week? No. But he has an anniversary every year. James Hall has an anniversary every year. I am mad at him. Music directors need anniversaries too. I am not mad at all. Yeah, it was last night, Kevin Moore. You should have went on over there. It was at Citadel. They're going to be recording an album on the 31st, on New Year's Eve. Now, the Citadel, the choir. Now, you know we still looking for your album, James. Where's your album, James, that you recorded a few years ago? We ain't got that album yet. Yeah, what's up, Jay Tunda? Yeah, but that ought to be a hot little, Citadel's music is always pretty good. It's always good. It's always good church music. So you'll be able to catch some church tunes off there. Yes, you will. What's up, I Am First? They got their popcorn and other things and other things. We got some things to talk about. Some very interesting things to talk about. So make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. I know I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so doorkeepers, mods, would you be on your post? I only like to time out people who are blatantly trolls, but if they're just asking me a weird question and it's not too disrespectful, just let it ride. We'll ignore them. What's up, Jazz Harris? You need Melvin Crispell. Yeah, he's actually having a concert. He's having a Christmas concert. I know that's going to be good. Crispell. Yeah. Prophets Gone Wild. There you go, Mari. Prophets Gone Wild. It's very interesting, though. And you got to think what we're talking about. We're talking about prophets. We're talking about mouthpieces of God. We're talking about people who are supposed to be, having the ear of the mouth of God. They know more. You're supposed to have a prophet in your life, they say. All this stuff. That's what we're talking about. What's up, Lady Chaplain? Oh, I forgot to look at my Facebook. I'll do it today. What's up, everybody, Angie? Yesterday, I was minding my own business, as I usually do, I was decorating. Actually, at that time, I had took a nap. I went to church. Me and my daughter went and had lunch after church, and we I came home, took a nap, and I said, well, let me just take a little bit nap. I'm trying to get me a little siesta. I need Chris Bell second. Yeah. Double tap the screen, everybody. There's only 57 likes, 58 likes. Double tap the screen. And I started to get a little, I was asleep. I was dead asleep, but I felt my phone kept ringing. I'm like, who's calling me? So I looked at it, and I said, well, I'll call them back. And then they called me again, and I finally got up. I said, what's up, William? What you need? So me and William talked a while. But I'm not calling to talk about that. But, yeah, William McCrae. Yeah. Yeah. So we talked about, some things and some other things. Very nice conversation. Now, William went live. After we got off the phone, William went live. And William's live was actually one of his more decent lives. He wasn't as he wasn't there asking for a lot. He was just kind of telling the story. But I found it interesting of a story that he told. Now, Lady Dimples got the party jumping. Lady Dimples, she's part of the church, not the church, beef sector, adjacent carnal church sector. She sent him a $49.99 super chat. And super chat and super stickers do work on the live, everybody. She sent him a $49.99 super chat. You know you mean business when you send that kind of money. She sent the super chat, and the super chat said that she had a question. She asked if Larry Reed was still in relation, I'm just paraphrasing of the super chat, were they still in, related to Bishop Bernard Jordan? And were they still or is it still a mentor mentee type of situation? Now, let me get these. Let me see if I can fix my chat. Okay, all. There we go. Good evening from Brooklyn. Yeah, Dimples. Now I can see the chat. I wasn't seeing all of the chat. I ain't never slept with Manasseh or seen him sleep with anybody, so I wouldn't know that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Shalonda Isaac, for putting the color on it. I appreciate you. So Lady Dimples asked the question, was Larry Reed and Bishop Jordan still, because of what a conversation that Larry had on Conscious TV when he made a statement over there, which led us to believe that possibly there was, there may not have been, I heard it, but I kind of thought something, but I kind of let it go. And when Lady Dimples put that on William's page, his live, I said, okay, we got action now. We're going to maybe get something. I didn't expect William actually to say anything. It seems like he tried to call Larry, possibly. He didn't say, he described, to see if he can actually put the information out. Okay, what is all that about? Oh, you might get timed out. Okay, so if he was able to put the information out. So right there, it told us there was some information to be put out. So he went on to say that Larry had found out some information in regards to Bishop Jordan. I find that interesting. I find that extremely interesting because, as we know, Larry has said that he has been pretty much I'm going to give it a word, maybe the cleanup man or the cleaner. They went under contract that he was to speak well of Bishop Jordan and kind of bail him out of that whole Charisma magazine thing when they were saying he was, people were paying for prophecies and the news media wasn't really speaking good of him. So they got together. It's a plan that Todd set up. They got together and they conjured up a way for Larry to go on his program to speak well of Bishop Jordan, to put him in another light, to have people thinking of him in a better way. So it kind of dispelling, all that talk about buying prophecies and fake prophecies and things like that. So Larry stated on Conscious that their contract for that has ended. That's what he said. He said the contract has ended. But William went on to say that there was something that didn't sit right with Larry, so he saw fit to pretty much disassociate himself with Bishop Jordan. Now I'm like, okay, all right. This is just St. James talking. Listen, we know that Bishop Jordan has been doing his thing for years. Larry has pinned him as the black prophet or most reliable prophet or something like that. Black prophet of America, something to that deal there. So I find it a little interesting that Larry would find something out about Bishop Jordan that wouldn't sit right with him and that will cause him to disassociate from Bishop Jordan. Oh, I'm going to walk it, inspire. I just find it interesting, Deanna. I'm like, And no association with Manasseh. This is William talking. And I guess there was more to say, but he didn't go really too deep into it. But, hey, what's up, Creole Butterfly? Send me a message on Instagram or the SaintJamesShow at att.net. Creole Butterfly. Something's not adding up, Kevin Moore. What's up, Prince James? Enjoy that woman would be president this year. That didn't happen. Recast, see, that was the sentiments of other people. They said, wait a minute here. I think the roles are reversed here. I can see Bishop Jordan wanting to disassociate from Larry. I mean, there's been accusations of this, there's been that, there's been that, there's been that. And I can see that. And now what makes me think a little deeper is, I briefly saw it in the chat, but could it be this lawsuit and people are jumping ships? Could it be? And listen, nothing has changed today. Looks like the only thing that has happened with the lawsuit, they reissued the summons out to the address of the attorney in New York. They reissued the summons to the attorney. Maybe they have said they're going to accept, of course, this is just a summons. So maybe they're going to accept being served. Not sure. Yeah. Why have a mentor and then don't follow their advice? And we've seen that in the past. We've seen that even Larry has come out and said certain things that Bishop Jordan told him to do, he went against it and did it anyway. Bishop Jordan told him not to speak about the Vincent Hill expose. And of course, not only did he come out in his Patreon, I believe they said, but he came out on the platform and he also talked about it out there. And he's definitely said that Bishop Jordan told him not to talk. Why have a mentor and you don't listen to your mentor? Yeah, kind of that. And of course, and then you say that, Melanie, who said that? Simply Kim. She said, I think they got upset with Larry when he kind of put Manasseh's business out. Because I kind of thought, I had that thought as well. And then we had Manasseh backtracking and saying, well, he didn't do anything to me. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. But Larry kept pushing that thing, kept pushing that grooming situation and making sure. And then too, it upset these folks. Clearly they are unhinged about. Well, Deanna just don't want they to upset these folks. Clearly they are unhinged. Who am I upsetting? Did I miss what Deanna said? Oh Lord, Dion is here. What's up? Grace and peace, Dion. Grace and peace, sir. Grace and peace. Okay. All right. Yeah. Probably a troll. There's one bringing. Sean says, folks always want to say people just don't like Larry, but Larry is the one bringing all these folks and information to us. Yeah. It's not about just not liking. I'm done with that. That's not my situation. It ain't about. I don't know these people that deeply not to dislike them. Now, if you do something to me, or then that I can have a issue of not blocking me. Don't make me dislike you. I just move on. Okay, thank you. So I'm not interested in that part. But my thing is, It could be, I don't know. The whole Manasseh thing and the TD Jakes thing. And then, see, we got action when TD Jakes put out this lawsuit. It was action. It was on and popping. It was no more assumptions of what Bishop Jakes was going to do. Yeah, these people, shut up, Jesse. Yeah, these people are coming out, talking about how dumb Bishop Jakes is, how stupid he is for filing a lawsuit. Yeah. We don't care about that. I believe it was a smart move. I believe I wouldn't allow nobody to shake me down for $6 million. I wouldn't do that. Absolutely not. Especially if it was something that I didn't do. And according to what he described, I don't think that's even if it were true, it ain't a $6 million hit. It's just not a $6 million hit. Yeah, it was a smart move, Creole Butterfly. It was definitely a smart move. So my thing is, it seems to me, all of a sudden we have some broken relationships now of something that people, after that was said, you got to be, let's just watch it now, because sometimes people come out. William ain't said that for no reason. William did not say that they were no longer in association for no reason. William also described how he was torn because he likes both Larry and he likes Bishop Jordan. And he didn't want to be caught in the middle of anything. And we know William just barely got back in the association with both of them. So, that's fresh with him as well. The relationship broken, but William knows. William knows. William knows. Yeah, no, William knows. So if people come back and try to, do that cleanup thing, go ahead and do it. But that cleanup thing may not work this time. All right, Cool Breeze. Manasseh ain't been back here talking about Jakes at all. At all. Jake's got an attorney in New York now. Maybe it's just because Tyrone is in New York. I don't know. No William bashing in the, you can speak your mind, but don't be disrespectful on William bash. Okay. Speak your mind, but don't bash. And myself with all these. What's the method to the method? Listen. They never see it coming. That's my other thing. Can we talk about that, Deanna? This is my thing. We got the prophets falling out with each other. We got the prophets not seeing scam artists that have infiltrated, that they've allowed to infiltrate into their communities. Let's talk about evangelist, what's her name? Rosalind Weems. Let's talk about her. They say she comes out of Zoe Ministries. Larry starts using her over there. She's over there giving stock advice. I ain't never heard nothing she said. But what I did see was the reality show that she was on, where she's talking about she can get lobster out of her backyard because she owns over 60 something of acreage. Come to find out, this woman is a crook. Come to find out, she's been indicted by the feds. Come to find out that she's been scamming and scheming way before, seems like way before she even met up with Zoe Ministries or Larry. So everybody's a prophet, everybody's a prophetess, but nobody's a fact checker. Nobody's a researcher. Nobody is sitting around here talking about, can we actually vet these people that we're bringing before the people and asking these people to, donate money, asking them to invest money. Larry is saying that he's lost, I believe, $60,000 with dealing with rings, and then another $40,000 with dealing with her. So it's like this woman you brought into your community that have duped the people People have to go. People went on their own to hire private investigators to investigate this woman. Woman that we haven't seen a license. Go over there to Marcellus. He broke it down a little bit more. Tarsha Glover broke some things down as well. But we haven't seen a license for this woman to do any trading in the stock market, to do any advice. But these people, these prophets, have had them in their communities talking about she's an heiress. An heiress of what? Saffron and Son? She's no heiress. And a little fact checking would have told us and told them that she's no heiress. No credentials, Mari. But they put these people in front of them, these people in front of their communities, and these people lost a lot of money. Some people in the chat say, well, they were in my chat the other day, well, I made money from, a broke clock, okay? Twice a day. Twice a day. She's an Aries, not an heiress. Is that what it is? Yeah, she's an heiress. The Saffron and Son. That's what she is, come to find out. But my thing is, you're sitting here, y'all done fell out now. Y'all done lost, Manasseh, they said, lost $300,000 or so dealing with her. See, this is a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of money being lost. A lot of lies being told, a lot of false prophecies being done, a lot of inaccurate discernment being disseminated. An airhead, not an heiress. And I have the Holy Ghost there playing in the Warlock Zone. Let me tell you, I don't know where the Holy Ghost is. Who was that? Petty Lot? Somebody go find the ghost, and not Casper, not the friendly. Go find the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, or whatever y'all, because y'all dealing in some other things. Neighbors up with it. Better hope they don't end up neighbors with white hair. Listen here, because the fact of the matter is what they saying is there are some information that has been sealed with Mrs. Weems, Rosalind Weems, and her case. And they're saying that when the Fed starts sealing documents and sealing information, they may have flipped to snitch. It's the flip snitch syndrome. The flip snitch. Okay? So, and as we can see, when people are in over their heads as much as Rosalind was when she got busted, some other people were saying she had owed the IRS almost $300,000 herself, and she's sentenced this week. My. My question was, if she had duped Larry for 60 and then 40, so that's, $100,000, did he sue her? What was the basis? Did he sue her? And was his community informed early on that she was a crook and that he had lost all that money in regards to her? Let me put in her name and see if I can find any of her cases, open cases of people who are suing her because of money they've lost. And my thing would be, you would need to probably sue her even to save face with your community. Let me see. USA versus Weems. Okay. In New York and in New Hampshire. So one was closed in 2011. And the other one that filed in September of 2022, that's open. Let me see here. Let me see what we got. So that one's open. That's the only ones that I see that only lawsuits that I see evangelist prophetess Weems in. So I don't see her with any other lawsuits. Say he lost 60, but got most of it back. Okay, got most of it back from another broker. And Manasseh was the one who lost 700. He said first, then 300. Right, I remember that. But then he said there was $40,000. Of course, she did. 1406 said, I lost money, but I want to sue Larry and Jordan because he told us he vetted her. Oh, see, that's my problem. That's my problem. We're going to start having a lot of problems if you're bringing these crooks and scammers in front of your people and saying that you vetted. I don't know if he vetted them or not. I don't know if he said he vetted them. That's what they're saying in the chat. They're saying that he said he vetted them. Not sure. But my thing is, what's up with all these prophets? I can see if you were off, just like they said, Prophet Jordan. It was said that he told Run DMC and his wife that Run DMC that they wouldn't lose their baby, and then they ended up losing their baby. And after that, you really didn't see a relationship between Ebenard Jordan and Run and his family. So I understand that, but my thing is now you're dealing with people's livelihoods and money. I just went after Jake to get some of his money. Well, now it starts opening up a lot of things. There's a lot of money being lost. Now, where is a way where we can recoup some of this money? It makes us start thinking, everybody. Doesn't it make us start thinking? Then all of a sudden, we start having all these accusations against this man who has money coming out of his yin-yang. Let's find some accusers. Let's find some people who say he rubbed up on them. He tried to kiss them. He hugged them. Let's find some people to say, oh, he groomed me. Oh, but he didn't SA me, but he groomed me. He was getting ready to. We had the other young blood brother. Oh, he wanted to sleep with me. He wanted to. Well, they stayed next door to each other, Ron and Jordan. Okay, gotcha. Mari says, makes you rethink everything. People say he was going after Jakes for Jordan, but it appears otherwise. Jordan had Larry stay through the enthronement. Well, yeah, and I believe he gave him $30,000. Remember that? He gave him all that money during that enthronement. I'll keep you close too. I sure will. Prophets getting scammed. Ain't that a mess? Ain't that like ironic there? Prophets getting scammed. Rosalind said class action suit. I don't know. Jake's lawsuit will be the gateway to a lot of Fed investigations. This is how Whitehead started RICO. My God. Got to give him money to stay in the house. Well, so that's my thing. So no one's suing this Weems. My thing was sue on GP to show some face in front of your people to say, listen, especially, let me say, this is a very important thing. If she's giving, and I wasn't in the Patreon, I ain't went to, but if she's giving stock advice and she's not a licensed broker, why would you have someone unlicensed giving advice? I mean, the simple advice when it comes to stuff, why would you do that? Whitehead probably in there giving info. Probably. You said Whitehead don't sound that crazy at all. He's still crazy. What's up, Wilson? Where did she come from anyway? They say Weems came from Zoe Ministries. She was associated with Zoe Ministries, giving big bank over there. So you know how that go over there. You give big bank, you in the in crowd. They said at one time, somebody said they were going to donate I think Jordan said he was going to donate $125,000 to Larry's company, whatever, ministry. And then she said she was going to match it, And at that same time when she was talking, that woman ain't had no money. Her money was a little funny. She was already, and I was trying to figure out the dates and the times of the conviction, the dates of the time when she was given, some advice. And I think Larry was unconscious saying something, maybe it wasn't this, and somebody corrected him in the chat, said, no, it was this time. So I'm not sure about the timing of this. You can't sue because they didn't hire her to give them $5. Well, that's interesting too. Listen, you don't sue me. I don't have a license. All I did was tell you. Boy, I tell you, and if she's the Rosalind Weems that we suspect her to be, she'll bail herself out of that one. Oh, yes, she will. Yep, she didn't match anything, nor did she buy them folks' cars. Well, Montreal, York, yeah. Yep. So, that's my thing. And now everybody's falling out. Everybody's falling out now. Larry is falling out with Bishop Jordan and Manasseh. I wish William would have just kept on talking just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Because I'm myself, this is just me. But I find it a little interesting. I would really need to know what disparaging thing that Larry heard about Bishop Jordan that made him pull away from Bishop Jordan. Very convenient during lawsuit time. Very convenient. See, all these players were in this though. All these players were all over this Jake stuff. Everybody had a story. Everybody had receipts. Everybody had something to say. Yeah, Dion. Everybody had something to say. Deanna say snakes attacking each other, they all falling down. And when you start doing in lawsuits, investigations, and all this other stuff, and the surrounding money, boy, people, George started pulling back first, and that hurt Larry's feelings. Oh, well, do you think the whole leak by William was planned? Listen, J. Rochelle, all things are possible, for only you believe. Double tap the screen for me, everybody. Over 500 of you in here. Please double tap and hit that subscribe button up there if you are not subscribed to the St. James Show. Listen, I don't put anything past anybody at this point because it's D-Day. It's D-Day. Bishop Thomas Dexter Jakes has sounded the alarm. And folks are scrambling. Folks are talking about, people is disassociating from each other. It's getting real in these streets. It's getting real. Listen here, Cruiser. Dimples needed one more super chat because Dimples set that thing afire. I saw your slide today. I hit on after you got off though. I was waking up. Yeah, Dimples set that thing afire. I said, "Ooh, Dimples. Ooh, you opened up Pandora's box," because I was thinking about that when I was listening to Larry on Conscious, but I wasn't putting it all together. And when Dimple sent that $50 super chat to William, and William said, well, I don't know if I would be able to talk about it. And he texted Larry to see if he was okay with him talking about it, but I don't think he got Larry because it was kind of late. William is still here in California right now, so he's not in Georgia. You said let's wait till 2025. You said Rosalind is probably teaming up with Jake. I believe that Rosalind is teaming up with somebody. I don't know if it's Jake's. I don't know if it's the feds. I don't know what it is. But when you can't find certain information on somebody's, indictment and things like that, some things you find, some things you can't, and they're there. There's a problem in the land. There's a problem in the land. But Cool Breeze said, Jake ain't teaming up with no one. I be saying stuff, then somebody bring me right back in. Thank you, Cool Breeze. You brought me back. the reality. Unfortunately, I believe the only people that Jakes needs to team up with is his group of lawyers and attorneys. That's all Bishop Jakes needs to team up with. I'm sure some people are probably hitting Jake's people up saying, I'll help you. I got this. I got you. And let me tell you, these people who think that people are going to stand behind Dwayne Youngblood, why would they go against? What money are they going to get? What are they going to get for standing behind this multi-convicted sex offender against Bishop Jakes? I was in the number. He tried to sleep with me. He tried to kiss me. What are these people going to get for going up against, going with Youngblood? That's right, JP. Trust no one. They both need to humble themselves. She may know the $6 million scheme. Maybe she was going to advise Youngblood. Yeah, this was on Williams Live on yesterday. Yeah. So just when you after this live, don't go now. After this live, he talked. So my thing is, something's going on. Something's going on. Didn't have told Larry not to communicate with Young, but see, Jordan would have told Larry not to communicate. That sounds like Jordan to me, Jesse, because Jordan was always trying to get Larry to shut up. Jordan was always trying to get him to shut up. Too much pride and haughty spirits. My. Not a haughty one, Deanna. And even afterwards, Larry comes out and says, allegedly Jake's people called me and tried to offer me money. What would benefit Jake's people? Say that theory is correct. What would benefit Jake's people to come out and talk and offer Larry money, and Larry's show is named in the complaint? What would benefit that? I don't think people are actually thinking this thing through. It's like people are spiraling out of control. People are spiraling. Tashi says, release the jail calls. That would really set it off. I mean, set this off. Set it off. Set it off, Tasha K. Jr. You know, Tasha K had a field day with it. Field day. You know, she can't stand Larry. She, if Jordan is associated, she don't like him. She was over there calling A.R. Bernard. That's a whole nother man in New York. Either way, the joints aren't clear because LR implicated them in his Jake Shakedown last November. That's what I'm saying. There was a lot of implications in the accusations last year. There were a lot of implications, a lot of names being brought in, a lot of people's laptops being taken pictures of. Phone calls from prison. See, a lot of names were being dropped. That's why I really wasn't comfortable with that when he was talking about that, but the NASA wouldn't actually straight out come out and said it. And then one time I think he said TD. He never said TD Jakes. He said TD. See, these people were being very strategic. Yeah. They all shook. Yeah, because I believe right now, money is on the line right now. Money is on the line. Not only is money on the line in regards to this lawsuit, but when people start exposing someone that is a scammer that you've had in your community, people start really thinking. I know I would start thinking, wait a minute. Was this woman vetted? And if this happened in this year, she was talking about us in this month, talking to us in this month and this year. Why wasn't anyone told in the community of her accusations, of her crimes, of her whatever? It's just like with Dwayne Youngblood. He didn't show any proof of what he was saying about Jakes, but he was allowed to go on the platform and regurgitate his guts of what he thought Bishop Jakes meant and what he thought he heard on a telephone in a bubble bath. You said the money ain't moneying? He said Carlton Pearson rested in peace while they have a big mess. And all in the name of trying to, justice for Carlton. Justice for Carlton. If anyone looked into the timing of the photo, it's when Manasseh was being sued by several states. Right. And that's what I said. I said that in the other live. That whole communication between Jakes and Manasseh at the time, he needed Jakes. He needed him. Come on, Harriet. He needed Jakes at that time. Every news outlet was coming after Manasseh for those robocalls. You're scamming people. Your people are buying your fake prophecy. They were coming after him. He needed somebody's name on his reputation. That's why he was around Bishop Jakes. You get bailed out. Things kind of go away. Some years later, now he was grooming me. Now he was being inappropriate. He said to call him daddy. You know how many, not to say that's good or bad, but you know how many people call Jake's daddy over there at the Potter's house? How many of y'all call your pastors daddy? I've heard it. Cringed, but I've heard it. Double tap the screen, everybody. Hit that like button. How many of y'all heard people in church call they pastors and they bishops daddy? I'm telling you, it happens. Not saying that it was, it's the right thing to do. Jakes don't need or want for anything or anyone. It's the table's turn. They would need Jake. Yes. It is creepy, Deanna, but it happens. I've heard it. What's up, Giselle? Sugar daddy, so all right. So it's quite interesting that everybody is pulling back now that William has said something about it. And William was serious about that thing. William was like verklempt. He was like, I like both of them pretty much. And I don't want to, and he just got back in the good graces of Jordan. Me, I'm just going to keep it real. I don't think him and Larry has a real anything anyway. And I've always said it. Do what you're going to do, William. Get what you can get, I guess. I don't know. I've always said that. So I ain't going to bite my tongue on that. And no sense of me around here lying. Listen. And I understand. But can I guarantee you this, to tell you that St. James ain't no fool? I ain't no fool. I'm just a chess player when it comes to certain things. No, P. Hall, William ain't lying. William ain't lying. He's just in the doghouse with us. I had a conversation with him last night. I said, William, and he even said that on it. Like he said, I was talking to another influencer before I went live. He was talking to me, boy. But I was telling him, listen here, all that bastard stuff and all that colorist stuff you be doing out there. I say, yeah, it ain't gonna fly. I said, we chuckle and we do this stuff, but that ain't gonna fly on YouTube. You tried that stuff on Facebook and it kind of goes over there. But I said, that ain't gonna fly on YouTube. They're gonna strike your ass and you're gonna be unmonetized. So I said, get it together. But I said, you know, and if we'll admit, he's funny, like last night was a decent live, he got back to a decent live, until he started all that prophesying stuff, bye, William, bye. That's when that Manasseh, that Jordan and Larry stuff come up. I just click off over there playing Connect. They playing Connect 4, Crebe. They playing Connect 4 with TD Jakes. And he's in the advanced class of chess. Uh-huh. Mm. You was ordained at Higher Ground Ministries with Watkins speaking from the purple couch. Oh, okay. Harriet said they all fake prophets over there. Let me tell you, but my thing is, it makes us think. All these things are coming. Were you aware? You're going to say you were. You're going to spin this thing and say you were. We noticed that, the prophecies of the presidency, it kind of was open-ended just in case, this way or that way. This is why I rock with you, say, Jay, because you're not being biased. You are stating the facts. You don't have a dog in the fight. For some of the bloggers are in too deep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a dog in the fight, but you can't tell me it's pissing rain or something, and I see it's you can't tell me stupid stuff and then expect me to just believe it because you're spinning it and saying it a certain way. You can say it with a whole lot of conviction. That don't make it right. That Dwayne Youngblood was on Larry's show talking just as good as he can talk. But I saw all through that lying pedo. I saw all through him. I saw all through him. What's up, Nola girl? But my thing is, listen. That's why it doesn't count for me. I ain't gonna fall out with nobody. This like when William said that, I knew where it was coming from. I knew why he was saying it, but I had to talk on it and say, listen, Negro, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but you know the truth. You know good and well I ain't never tried to clout chase off you. Never. And ain't never had to. He ain't been on my program. He don't come on my program like that. William probably been on my show once or twice. He ain't been on my program, so that's not a clout chase. When he's on other programs, they may be, I'm not. So that's why when he called me last night, when I was asleep, I was like, oh, Lord, what, William? Yes, hello. What? But it just ain't that deep to me, y'all. It ain't that deep. William is a mess. And it's funny sometimes. I block and delete. You do? Yeah, but see, I know I disassociate when necessary. Y'all know, people, there's a few that, are like a gnat on my ass. And it's like, shoo, go somewhere. Get a life. Do something with your life. As I'm certainly am. Thank you, K. Rich. Yeah, purple couch is a woman. She's a woman. What Jesse say? He was thinking of you. Or was he? But yeah, listen. Meals, but that I live here, he lives there. That ain't even important. If I see William at a convocation or something, we would probably go to dinner. I'm just being real about, because it just ain't that serious. It ain't that serious to me. I'm talking. What's serious to me is figuring out who these co-conspirators are. That's gonna be named. Yeah, shut up, Deanna. Yeah, keep the D off there, huh? Figuring out, and where is this Roslyn Weems thing going? And was this Roslyn Weems thing one of the reasons why there's no more association, or one of the reasons why there's no more association between Larry Reed and Bishop E. Bernard Jordan and Manasseh? How's William and Larry's? I guess they talk. I guess he was texting them. They talk. I don't know. I guess they're okay. He told him about the issues between him and Bernard Jordan. So I guess the 10, JP, the 10. I guess they have still a cordial relationship. He didn't tell other people about it that he's associated with, but he told William. I don't know. He was asked that. Somebody asked him, Larry, that in conscience, why didn't he give him money to William to Oakland, to get home for Thanksgiving, and he said William hadn't hit him up. And I think somebody asked William on his live too, and he said, William has done. I mean, he said Larry has like done a lot for him, so he didn't. I guess he didn't feel right asking him for that. I guess, but he did. They did address it. Yeah. So. Well, come on, just being me. Come on. Just be quiet, Justin, before you get timed out. Told him so he can get his side of the story out, for portray himself as the innocent one. My God. Well, like you said, Robert Washington said, that's a good point, because somebody earlier said, is this a scam that Todd cooked up to allow William to leak it? To put it out in the atmosphere for whoever needs to know. There's no communicate. We don't have a relationship anymore. We're not, no relationship. The MBN network is over here. Zoe Ministries is over here. There's a line in the sand. So we don't know. That's what I'm saying, Abba Love. We don't know. It may be something that they want us to think, or it may be true. I don't know. But it makes me think. But then you got to realize, again, William said that it was something that Larry didn't like about what he heard about Jordan or what Jordan did. That would be a little off to me. I think so too, John Taylor. That would be a little off to me, though. Because if you want to get it real, I would think that it would be the other way around. Not releasing for bait, but giving it to others to release it. He's even said it. Yes, Jay Rochelle. And I think that's what got him mixed up with that E. Dewey stuff, too. Yeah, you weren't supposed to say it, but if you give it to somebody else to put it out. William said he did it. William said he did it on a live. We ain't thought that up. William said that Larry gave him information that he himself was under contract to not give out, but gave it to William to put it out. Just like that whole thing with Bobby Jones and Tasha Page that we never seen the light of day of. Tasha, did Bobby Jones squeeze you or not? We ain't never heard no more about the squeezing ships of Tasha Page and Bobby Jones. We almost at 200 likes, everybody. Double tap the screen. Hit that subscribe button up there for me. Hit it. All right. Always check the community board for your most latest updates from the St. James Show. Make sure your notifications are turned on to all right? Or to invest in each other's financially. It's a smoke screen. Larry and Bishop, they not buying it. Some of them not buying it. They saying it's a smoke screen. They saying the lawsuit done came through and Rosalind Weems done came through and people is dipping and dodging and they trying to throw off the scent. That's what they saying. Larry keeps a mouthpiece and a windmiller. Well, listen, I like me some Conscious, but I said, Conscious, you back? You back, Conscious, doing that? Oh, you better be getting cashed out. Because they fell out too. They even admitted that on Conscious Live. We assumed it, but they said it. Conscious and Larry had fallen out. Maybe Tasha got hush money. Maybe, because she sure hushed. We ain't heard nothing from Tasha Page Lockhart. Abba Love said they ain't buying none of it. What's up, Nicole? Buying none of it. So you back on. He roped him right back on in. Only thing I can guess. Only thing I can guess. I don't know what they was over there doing. I don't want to be a fly on that wall at all. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. Where do we go from here? Okay, so we have Rosalind Weems, what I think is about to blow up. She's going to be sentenced, but we got to watch the sentence. Let's watch the sentence to see if it sounds like some kind of deal. Let's see if it sounds like. Now, she was convicted of something totally different than stock stuff. She was convicted of laundering, putting the money of a renter into her account instead of the owner's account. So she's an all-around crook. She's a crook. She's a lobster in her backyard lying crook. Yeah. So either she's talking, about to talk, or something. We're gonna have to watch what kind of sentences she gets. If it's too light, Mari, if they sit on home on house arrest for a couple days, they give a little either house arrest or what they call that when they have to go out and work, volunteer work, community service with a little restitution. She's the lobster. Got caught. Talk about y'all remember she doing that? See, that's what I'm saying. Doing too much. That reality show that Larry and his family had, they had her sitting around that table talking about, and then she was sitting around the table, Bishop Jordan was around the table, they was talking about eating and talking about lobster, I could have brought lobster from my backyard because I'm an heiress. I got lobster in my backyard. Girl, give me some scrimps too. Girl, she ain't got no lobster. She got crawdads. We used to go to the creek and get crawdads. That's what we used to do as a kid. Growing up in San Jose, California. I used to go down to the creek with my friends, get our buckets. I remember one time I stepped on a rusty nail. Ooh, Jesus be offense. I'll never forget it. But we used to go down to the creek, and while my mom was at work, we used to go to my house, and we used to boil them, and we used to eat them. I used to clean everything up and ship everybody out. My mom said, why it smell like fish in here? I don't know, Mama. I used to ask my sister, you clean? Maybe she got crawdads in her backyard, but she said she got lobster. Oh, yeah, she owned the island. She owned the island, This woman is a liar. And a liar will snitch. Okay? A liar will snitch. So nobody has lobster in their backyard. Lobster meat is regulated. I don't know. She said she had lobster. And they sitting around the table. Okay. Now, Marcellus, that was wrong what you did. Thought you laughed like Kendall. That was funny, but that was wrong. That was fun. It was funny, but it was wrong. And you cried like Kendall. 68 acres in New Hampshire or Maine. One of them. I'm parts of Miami where, And they was over sitting around that table believing her. New money, believing, fake money. New money, believing fake money. And I'm like, Bishop Jordan, you said, do you believe her? I'm going to tell you this. I'm just going to admit. Can I admit something? I'm going to admit it. I like Bishop Jordan. I like Bishop Jordan. Bishop Jordan used to come to my city when I was a teenager. early teens, early 20s, with Veron Ash. They said for a while. Oh, you're from San Jose too? Yeah. Yeah. DeAndre Simpson. I knew it. Jesse said, I do too. Thank you, Jesse. Barry said, he all right. Deanna said, what? I'm just saying. I don't like all that prophecy for money stuff. I don't like it. But I believe that the man hears every now and then, okay? You know, everybody can't be on all the time. But I would take Jordan over Brian Karn. I don't really want to hear what Juanita got to say. I'm not thinking about Benny Hinn and the new big booty prophet man. He just be making everybody pass out and fall. I don't want to do all that. I'm just saying. Nicole C., don't judge me. Don't judge me. You said, oh no, I should never judge you for like Wooden. Well, I'm telling you, I even said about Wooden. I think I like the way, if he would preach the word and not things and people, he'd be all right. He sings well. He got a good preaching voice. He dresses well. I like the way he runs a tight ship. I'm used to that kind of church. I'm used to that kind of church. But I just don't like when he goes left with all that mess. He wouldn't be good on the board because he goes left too much. He's another Reverend Ike Prelate. Well, yeah. Well, we know Jordan come from Regamite. Happened to the prophetic with these being able to see through this woman. That's what I'm saying. Who that? TD? Didn't nobody see this woman was a crook? Nobody vetted this woman. She came and gave money and they were starstruck. She knew what to do and who to do it to. She knew that coming in and giving big dollars would make them so oblivious of research that they wouldn't even think about it. They would just listen to her. They would, confide in her because she came in giving big money. Yeah. Right now, Brian Carr is hilarious cruiser. Now, I ain't going to take, and he can have some church. Brian Carr will church you now. But I'm talking about in that prophetic realm. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. Just preach your message. Don't be prophesying. Make these people shout. What's up, doll? I've been missing you. You've been listening from work. All right. Well, you got a job. So God bless. That's good. They said they ignored it. Yes, they ignored it because J Boogie, the woman was given money in the beginning. You couldn't be associated with Zoe Ministries and not be a big money giver. Unlock your knees. So they missed the mark because of money. And they may have known that she wasn't on the up and up, but she was able to get the money, Abba love. So that's a possibility too, that she was able to stay. They knew, they may have known it was a little suspicious, but she was bringing in the money. Yeah, and he be following that witch. That's why I can't deal with Brian Karn. The love of money. Yeah. Yeah, they were blinded by the amount she was giving. And when she got up and said she was going to match the $125,000 that Jordan was going to seed into Larry, they said she got up and said she was going to match it. It's just really weird. You're giving me 125. I'm going to you and giving you 30,000. I'm giving you 100 this week. I'm giving you 50,000. It's a lot of money being just, intertwined, and it's really interesting. I'll just put it like that. It's really interesting how all this money is being intertwined. She bought Larry's girls them little toddler-looking beds when he was in that apartment. Oh, did she? Oh, she was all up in it, all up in the house. They didn't care that she was scamming because she gave money and she had the people giving their money. That's what I'm saying. And that's why we have to hold them accountable of bringing these people into their communities. They brought her into their community. They just say the big booty. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. You know that big booty prophet. They had him all over Twitter, all over X. Madoff Ponzi foolishness. My God. I remember when I was sitting at my job and got a letter from Madoff. Unbelievable. That was crazy. Stolen money would be a problem, Larry. So is that stolen money going to be a problem for Larry? And I don't know. I don't know. They vet these people. They knew it. You think they knew already? You think they knew, huh? Oh, Ponzi. Oh, that's what y'all saying. Y'all saying Ponzi scheme. Oh, what's up, Austin Walker? Oh. But really, I mean, it makes you think. It makes us really have to settle down and say, listen, what in the world is this? I tell you that William, he always got something good, though. We be trying to throw him out with the baby with the bathwater, but we can't be doing that because I don't care what we say, William be coming out with the information. For some reason, people steal. That's why when he rides that van at the Kojic conferences, meetings, people spill their guts to William because if they want something out, then they know who to tell it to. Who ordained you? Oh, I ordained myself. I'm a self-ordained chief apostle, chief prelate, sweet daddy of the carnal church sector. You didn't know, Austin Walker? I got the unction to function as an apostle. Let Elder McCray have his way. They be letting him have his way, and I want him to have his way. I want him to have his way because I wish he would have told a little bit more. I'm still trying to figure out what there is that Larry found out about Jordan that made him cut ties. Larry found out something about, well, did he find out he turned? Ooh, what happened? Maybe Bishop Jordan wasn't happy with him bringing Manasseh's stuff to light. Could that be a possibility? Because I never heard Jordan speak of anything in regards to Jakes and Manasseh. Absolutely nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Done with him and his antics. That's what I'm saying, Jules Small. I would have thought it would have been the reverse. Jordan probably told him to stop talking about my son. That's a possibility because he never talked about his own son. That's a possibility. Chandra. Thank you, Shelby, for putting the color on it. The unicorn to function took me. The unction to function. Yeah, I got the unction to function like an apostle. Don't question my credentials. These Negroes around here letting people come into their camps, prophesying, collecting money. I can make myself an apostle. Chief prelate. What difference does it make? At least if y'all give me money, it's going to a better cause than what is going over there. I ain't going to come out here and flaunt my stuff. I don't know. Maybe Larry is planning to get the hell out of here. I don't know. He going to Ghana. He building homes and jobs in Ghana. Maybe he's on his way out. I don't know. Maybe everybody leaving the United States. Maybe he's fed up. He's on his way out of here. I did not, LA. How dare you? You gone, Nicole? Oh, you say bye. I see you. I see what you say. Aren't many bishops. All it says, JP, is if one desires the office of a bishop. That's all the Bible said. I desire the office of a bishop. Lord, can I be a bishop? Yes? All right. It's Bishop St. James. We're done with it. He's pulling a Tasha Gay move. You think he is? Trying to talk to Jordan about it, and he didn't really answer. He said, wait, or it will be revealed later. Never spoke about it clearly. Maybe he didn't want all that attention. Of course he didn't want to. It's not good for him. It's not good for his brand. It's not good to be going up against one of the top leaders in the African American church. It's just not good. It's not good business. If not anything else, it's not good business. And these people profess to be such great business people, but you let emotions lead you. You let this money lead you, and you done got yourself in a kerfuffle. Jordan knows he messed up with blabbermouth. Jordan was quiet. Yeah. I desire a good work, Aaron. Dubai is calling, huh? Well, darling, that's the word we got last night from William. They done parted ways, darling. Larry and Bishop Jordan and Manasseh. Imagine that. Because it was Larry and Manasseh, and then Larry said he was instrumental in bringing Manasseh and Jordan back together. Now, Manasseh over there with his Didi. No, brother is never enough. No, no. Don't call me brother. Call me Bishop. You know them people love. That's what I liked about the Mexican Apostolics. They always called each other brother. They don't care nothing about them titles. Just take the office and run. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Tasha tried to go to Africa. You know that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Man's father didn't. So if the man's father didn't speak about it, the alleged abuse, why would you let Larry? That's what I never understood that. And I said, that's what we kept on saying as bloggers. Listen, this ain't coming from Manasseh. This is coming from Larry Reed. We always said that. It was like, Manasseh ain't said nothing. Double tap the screen, everybody, and hit that subscribe button up there for me. Double tap, subscribe. Manasseh ain't said nothing. This is all coming from Larry. Thank you, Bonnie Bell, for that $10. That chief prelate, that's correct. It's offering time in the tabernacle. Thank you. Thank you. If I'm saying something right, make sure you do what you do. Yeah, darling. I know you like both of them, darling. Little potential smoke with Jakes. And there was a lot of woofing going on. But I do believe that, see, Jordan is more wiser, in my opinion, than Larry. Jordan has been in this thing longer. He's been in the spotlight longer. There's certain things that you may be right about. Certain things that you may have a conviction about. But some things you just shut your mouth and you keep on living your life. What's up, Kim? You shut up and keep living your life. Manasseh just sat there and giggled. Baby, now they done giggled them way in. Now they done giggled so much that Jakes had to go giggle over there at the courthouse. Thank you, Miss Candace. Come on, Bishop, saying thank you. Thank you so much for putting the color on it. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Yes, Austin. What's Austin say? With the dark-skinned man that's supposed to be his spiritual father. Yes, that's Archbishop. I don't know what they got. It's King. He's enthroned now. It's King. King Bishop. King E. Bernard Jordan. Ain't nobody giggling now. Everybody is saying, peace. I know you not. Everybody said, I gotta go. I really believe. I'm going to tell you what St. James believed. I believe this lawsuit done got these niggas scared. They running for the hills. They on tour running their mouth. Young blood is over there shaking, about to have a nervous breakdown. Good, because you're a perv. Good. But Tyrone Blackman, his attorney, don't care nothing about none of them. Done asked Youngblood, you got any evidence? You don't? Okay, I'm about to drop you in a few days. You dropped in a few days. Where's my enthronement? We're going to have my enthronement on the ship. Meet me on the ship on the cruise June 23rd through 27th. We're going to Mexico for St. James's enthronement on the ship. Me and Cruiser. Cruiser's going to be deemed my assistant. We let women preach over here. Oh, yeah, you do. You can preach over here. Tyrone gone too, baby. They all getting up out. Tyrone finna hit the streets too. Drama queen. Oh, Tyrone getting out of here because he said, wait a minute. You didn't tell me you didn't have no evidence. You just said he tried to hug and kiss you. What else you got? I don't have, and you know, Youngblood trying to talk so proud. I don't have anything. It was just he was in the bubble bath and he made me read the scripture at church. Are you freaking kidding me? You got me in this mess with this black man. I had to Google him. I Googled him, and this man is like the man. And you got me over here suing him over a miskiss. Yes. You know, it was just what I felt. Nigga, we don't sue off of feelings. We don't send $6 million demand letters off of feelings. We send it off of evidence. Well, I didn't know you were sending $6 million anyway. You a damn lie! You knew I was sending $6 million to that man. You about to lose your job. Happy December birthdays and anniversaries, everybody. If you have a birthday or anniversary in the month of December, put it in the chat. My mom's birthday is on the 30th. Oh my God, I forgot to call the restaurant today. My sister always making me do something. I forgot to call the restaurant today. I want to call the restaurant. Fix it, Jesus, Yolanda. Fix it. Oh, I'm good. I'm sounding good, Bob, because I know for myself. I know for myself. I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a great falling away. A great falling away. And it looks like the falling away we have so far is Larry Reed and Bishop Ebedard joining Manasseh, according to William McCray. What made, let me go back a little bit. What made William talk about it, a messy subscriber by the name of Lady Dimples. Lady Dimples actually came up on my show one night, talking crazy. Lady Dimples is a part of the beef sector, but she's actually very churchy too. Transgender, or cross-dresser. What are you, Lady Dimples? Come to the front of the class. Which one are you? But she gave William a super chat of $49.99 last night and asked the question, you're the same as my mom, 1230. All right, Brian Lacey. What's the issue between Larry and Bishop Jordan? Are they no longer associated with each other? And it came off of something that he said on Conscious TV show the other day. So we had to put Lady Dimples is extremely messy. We had to put 2, 6, and 4 together, Darla. But I thought about it, but I let it go. But when Dimples got on there last night on William's show, what's up, Verda Key? When Dimples got on there and put that on there, William kind of took a breath. And then he goes, well, I don't know if I should talk about it. I said, as soon as he said that, I said, there is a problem. He texts Larry, I guess Larry. I don't think he probably wasn't texting Pastor Bishop Jordan. He probably texted Larry, but they didn't, respond. December 8th. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, your grandbaby. What's up, Nicola? William good for let me tell you, Nicole, like that was good. We not throwing William get on our nerves, but we not throwing him out. He got to stay around here. He can't throw him out. Oh, my ears perked up. I said, what? Mm-hmm. And double tap the screen, everybody. And William started talking about it. He started saying how Larry was supposedly found something out about Bishop Jordan that he didn't like. And I first said, say that again, William. We back. Let me text it. He found out something that so-called something that he found out about Bishop Jordan. I just didn't on live. She found her keys, by the way, y'all. They was at our house, like I thought. Anyway, so supposedly Larry decided to sever their relationship because of that. They want to know how they can pay their offering. $ the St. James Show. Put that in there. Somebody put it up again for me, and I'll pin it. $ St. James Show or $ the St. James Show. Thank you, Barbara. See what my mama want. Is the alarm man coming? Oh, mama. Not in a minute. Not right now, baby. My alarm man was supposed to be there Friday. He didn't show up. Thank you, Jay Boogie. It's right there, everybody. It's pinned. If you'd like to donate to the platform. How many of y'all on here? 600 something. Okay, that's cute. Thank you for listening. The way to work the morning was like, say what? Jay Rochelle said, I was listening on the way to work this morning and was like, say what now? What happened? That's what I'm saying. As soon as Lady Dimples with her messy behind, thank God for Lady Dimples, put that super chat up, and William, I thought he was gonna blow it over. I really didn't think he was actually gonna get into it, and he got into it. I'll text him in a few. All right, Mom. All right, I'll text him in a few. She cuts up in December, her birthday time. She cuts up. I know. She done put everything out on the yard. He got to go around all her joy to the world and all of everything. Now he got to go all around her stuff she done put in her yard. Larry Rose reports that Larry allegedly found out about Bishop Jordan having an affair with Storm. No, no, that wasn't it. Because that had been out. So we're not going to go there. And let me talk about that. We're not going to go there. No. That had been out. That was out way months ago, probably almost a year ago, in Tasha K's private community, Tasha K Online. She had already said that. Tasha K said, and that came out through King Payne. That's why she brought King Payne up there. But let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what they're saying. King Payne said that he had received pictures and a video, whatever. Thank you so much for the cash apps that are coming in. I appreciate it. He had received video and pictures of Storm Monroe, and we know who Storm Monroe is. He is the blogger. That he was caught with E. Bernard Jordan coming out of the back of some type of, I don't know if it was condos or something like that. Something like that. So he said he had now I've never seen any pictures. I don't even know if the pictures are visible and they actually show Storm and E. Bernard. But no, let me clear that up. No. That was an act. Me personally, I don't believe that was true. But you got to remember, it all came out during this whole stuff about when they were fighting and when King Payne was talking about Larry Reed all the time. Remember that? Lester Peltier, all that. So that's when it came out. Nicola said, I saw the picture and it was only Storm, but no Jordan. That's what I thought. So they assumed, they talked about he said, yeah, Cruz, they said it was Bernard Jordan and Storm, but I don't believe. But, so no, that is not the reason why they supposedly broke up. That was told months ago on Tasha K online and on King Payne's show. And trust me, Larry and all them were very aware of what King Payne was saying. Okay? So don't believe the Hype Rose report that that's the reason why they, yeah, that's random, and it's random and ridiculous. Okay? And they see when, and this is how they got it together. When Larry went on the show with Storm and Armand Wiggins, when he was backpedaling, bailing himself out of all that other accusations and stuff. And remember, Conscious TV got upset because he didn't go, what it said he got upset because Larry didn't go on his show or talk about it, but he went to Conscious's ops, pretty much. Armand Wiggins and Storm Monroe. Step away, periodic church folk wear me out. You don't know what to believe. I can tell you this, and I'm just saying, I don't think that is true at all. You wonder why Sir William was in Oakland? He's in Oakland. He stays in a hotel. He'll stay with his family for a while. He get tired of them, then he go get a hotel room in Oakland. When he goes home, he only can take his family for a minute or two. Then he goes get a hotel room. That's why he was in a hotel in Oakland. And these ladies and gentlemen are man and woman of God. Well, yeah. By the way, Larry describes his loyalty to Archbishop. Nothing can separate them, no matter what. Well, I don't know, Darla. I've heard him say that too. Mm-hmm. I'm like that too. When I went up to the north to my cousin's thing, I got my own room. They were like, oh no, we're staying at the house. She has Big Hugh's house. Yeah, I'm there for her Big Hugh's house. I'm staying at the Hilton. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all at the party. Yeah, HE2 William is from Oakland. He's from Oakland. Uh-huh. Yeah. So just so we can despair, throw that theory out. No. You and me must never part. You and me must never part. So no, that's not the reason. Let's try another one. Okay? Let's try another one. I don't even believe that Storm Monroe. Was it a chuckle? Was it interesting? But it just didn't. So what I'm saying is, I think they tried to wrap that together since Larry was over there with Storm Monroe and Armand, and then Bishop Jordan was connected with Larry. And I don't know if Larry, well, they say that Bishop Jordan owns the house that Larry lives in. If that's the case, what's going to happen there? Is there a lease? Is it a month-to-month situation? If they're not communicating and disassociating himself, is he going to move out that house? Oh. Because they said Bishop Jordan owns the house, the Cardi B house that Larry lives in. And Larry done built studios in there. See, that's what I'm saying. Are they pulling the wool over our eyes? Are they crapping on us and telling us it's chocolate? Oh, wild card, what's going on here? Yeah, Jordan do got old money. See, Larry got new money. Either Larry or you're going to have to say something in order to you to believe. Right. They ran him, J Boogie. Love Child, I need to know that. If this is true, if what Williams revealed to us last night was true, if Bishop Jordan indeed owns the home that Larry lives in, will Larry still have a home? You say, now that's too far fetched. Jordan was Storm's place when LOI did his interview. So was Jordan at Storm's place? Did Jordan go with Larry to Storm's place for the interview? Huh? Uh-oh, hoo-hoo. No, Larry ain't being lied on by William. I don't believe William is lying at all. What's up, Joyce McPhee? Baby, go see the vids. Have you gone to the web? What website? What website, Leah? Probably so. That's what I'm saying. Is there a contract cruiser? Is this month to month? Is this a lease situation? I thought the bishop was alone. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Was he there? Did he go to Storm's house with Larry? I wish we could, Amaretto. Archbishop goes nowhere alone. I wouldn't think he would. His house is in, I think he's buying some other houses, I think, that are in the name, but that particular house isn't. I'm under the strong conviction, I am, Courtney, that's Bishop Bernard Jordan's house, unless they had a sale recently and he let him buy it. You believe Larry lied to William. It's really getting really deep. It could be that Jordan caught a stray. I think that's what it was, Leah. I think he caught a stray. I really think he caught, because they didn't like when King Payne was reporting on all that. Oh no, because King Payne and Lester Poitier was like, he was recording him and everything, so they was trying to really take Larry down. Yeah, I know, Giselle. Seen them in the parking. We just seen them in the parking lot. I think people just draw. So he was with him. They definitely drew conclusions. They definitely drew conclusions. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. If he was there with Larry, but I don't believe that they were actually, doing the do in what? They just come out. I think they said they come out. They was doing the do. You don't know what they was doing up in there, but it made for a commentary. So I still believe the election was part of Jordan and Larry's discourse. What do you mean by that? Ooh, Lord. According to Larry, he is leasing the house and has no plans to buy it. He said it's not big enough for him. I remember he did say that on Conscious, that the house wasn't big for him, and only him and Kendall live in it. He said on Conscious that his girls don't live there anymore. So I'm thinking the girls live with Lisa. Shamarko lives in his own, he has his own house, and then the Shamarko's ex-wife, I guess, has her own house, or she lives with Shamarko. I don't know what that, but Larry said that only him and Kendall, and I love how he's trying to get out of that. And he was trying to say, well, Kendall, he's a contractor. He's my assistant, so he has to be there. But I was like, it's what Conscious said. Just you and Kendall live in the house. That's all. His prophets been voted for the orange man. Oh, definitely. Yeah, a lot of them did. A lot of preachers voted for the orange man. A lot of black preachers did. We know that. Oh, the oldest daughter has her own apartment. Okay. So maybe the youngest one lives with either the oldest daughter or with Lisa. Give him your device. What did K. Rich say? Be enough for him and the girl. It would be a They've been through a lot. They have had to listen and deal with a lot. Let me see that Conscious. I'm not going to fault Conscious this time. I'm like, go ahead and go on, Conscious. Because Conscious got a new attitude. He's wearing his new hat. New dress. Listen, because Conscious don't hold that tongue. He may back it up after he done already threw it out. But Conscious ain't holding that tongue. Conscious do like my grandma used to put it on their mind. Because at first, when they was talking, him and Larry got into a little kerfuffle right there. And Conscious had to kind of back it up. Because Conscious kind of, he said, well, you was a conspirator. And then Larry got heated. And then Conscious had to reiterate what he was saying. Mm-hmm. He was letting them have it, Creepy. I ain't mad. First I was like, he back over there. I was like, oh, okay, he back over there. My God. What's up, Lokovich? Diddy King, my brother, are you about to get booted? What did he say? I missed it. He was running a halfway house, and now all of a sudden it's just him and Kent. No, I did not. I was in my city, and he was in Oakland. I did not trade. I did talk to William on the phone last night. He called me a couple times. I finally answered. I was asleep. So I let people just prance around the internet and do what they do. I'll be like, William, get your money. When the name was George, no, they both lost. I don't know. They on the special diet. Yeah. No, Larry don't own that house. He said it multiple times. He leases it. And it's Bishop Jordan's house. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was reported to me that Bishop Jordan owns that house. My doctor was today, so I'll be at home. Okay. Ooh, my mama was that. Where that man at? Oh, he ain't got. I can't type in my computer. I don't think he got no. He ain't got no Apple, no iPhone. So, what do you guys think? Your time to tell it in the chat. What do you guys think? William comes out last night and says Larry Reed and Bishop Jordan are no longer. They're kaputs. Do you believe it? Do you believe that William was used as a pawn to tell a false narrative? What do you believe? Do you believe they actually have broken away? Maybe it's because of different things that have transpired within the last week or so? Nola Love 504. Kendall, she said you can come stay with them. They said you come stay with them, Kendall. They say you always gonna have a home. 80-20 for Nicola, 80% true. Okay. What y'all think? Just being me said some mess and I'm here for. So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a real deal? It's all coming out of Georgia. It ain't all coming out of Texas no more. He said the things on CZ, so it's something there. There is something there. In my opinion, the Alphabet Boys are looking, and William was used. Okay. Leah says, I believe it. When Larry says it, I just don't see them two splitting. They tight. Okay. Sean Thomas said it was bound to happen. Okay. I believe it could be true. I'm sure Jordan is happy with the lawsuit. You think he's happy with the lawsuit? I do remember that. I just read your message. False. JP says she believes it's false. Most times where there's smoke, there's fire. I believe there is a little bit of fire. Shelby said isn't. Okay. Reed Cash says William was used to leak the info in an attempt to distract us from the Jake's commentary. Gotcha. It's a scheme that Todd set up, Nola Love says. Okay. Could be. Todd at it again. I believe there has been a split. Martrilla York says that they believe it has been a split. Crebe says, I believe it's something there. William could be the paid passive aggressive messenger. Gotcha. What's up, Cyber Diva? Drum it up controversy. They about to drop a mixtape. He said he has a new single. He tried to, I think he got Conscious to play it or something the other day. I didn't hear it. Joe Rochelle said, yep, I agree. What if Jordan and Jakes have sat down? That's a possibility. They're just distant. I believe their relationship was a business transaction. It all is. It's all about money. Larry has a huge following, and Jordan needed that traction to gain more followers. Mission accomplished. I believe that was the whole deal with Manasseh. He got some traction during that stuff. Sean Talk said, William, be careful. William is loyal to whoever cutting him a check. Okay. All right. Shut up, Jesse. Jesse don't want to hear no songs. Bonnie Bell says, I think it's real. An objective observer would recoil from anything to do with Yum. Yeah. William and Jordan could be setting Larry up behind his back. My God, Jim Man, my God. If it's a distraction, it's a weak one. They're going to have to do better than that. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weak. I wouldn't think that don't distract St. James. I'm looking to the heels. I'm on there. I'm trying to figure out what's coming up the pipe. And we got to remember that, everybody. These relationships, transactional. If you can't do nothing for me, listen, beat it, Cletus. No. Love or spat, my God. Okay, well, I mean, some people think it's okay. I mean, real. Some people think it's not. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, I'm not going to say I don't know. I think it is some type. Well, for William to say that Larry said it was something that Bishop, because if it's fake, why would you conjure up to say it was something that Bishop Jordan did? Why would Bishop Jordan want a bad light on himself, like he's done something immoral, not ethical, or something like that, to make Larry not want to associate with him? Why would Bishop Jordan let that linger like that? I don't see that happening. Referring to Kyrie. Well, he said he had got that from, but he didn't. But my thing is, only thing with Delson Allen, only thing with that, he said William said he got it from somebody who worked in the house. This information, he's saying he got it from one of the parties involved. That's the thing about it. You know, that Kiera stuff, he said he got it from somebody who worked in the house with them. But this particular he said he got it from one of the ones involved, Larry. So it's a little different. But the sad part about it, and what I thought all the time, even from the beginning, you know, William is being used as a pawn either way. So if it's true, I don't believe the reasons William gave. Okay, I can get with you with that one. Clicks and view, possibly. I think there's a rift between Larry's camp and Bishop Jordan's. It's a big mess. What's up, Regina? The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Yeah, I'm not sure. It may be. I just don't know. Again, I don't know why Bishop Jordan would want it to come out if it's a lie. I don't know why he would want that over his head, like he did something wrong. And that's why Larry is distancing himself from him. If anything, it's the other way around. There go Theodore Jackson. You throwing the baptism in Jesus' name out there. Is that what they need? That's what they need? Is that going to cure them? What happened when they said baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost? That's Bible too. And Peter didn't say that. Jesus said that. Let's not go there. What's the end game, JP? What is the end game? I think right now the end game is just disassociation, so people aren't pulled into other people's bull that's going on right now. Because regardless of, he may not be named as a conspirator, but he's named in the complaint. His show is named in the complaint. So I can see Bishop Jordan wanting to disassociate himself to make sure that any associates aren't pulled into that lawsuit. That's a possibility. You praying for a part? Well, that's good. That's good, Theodore. Didn't the new year come in with a bang last year too? Didn't this year come in with a bang? Looks like next year's coming in with a bang as well, Sean. They're both opportunists. Well, it's definitely like they were said, transactional. All these relationships, never believe the hype. It's, even with YouTube relationship, it's not real deal between content creators. It's just, what you can try to put it off on this content creator and that one. They're using them or they're trying to get clout. Listen, everybody is working a job and everybody working, getting paid, okay? Now, how you going to get paid is up to you. So all these relationships, it's like battle of the prophecies, battle of, the prophet circles, and they all have the same type of model, same type of model. You need a YouTube boxing ring. That would be interesting. I ain't boxing nobody, but I'll watch. I'll participate. I'll donate. I'll sponsor. But all this stuff. So it's not far-fetched that there was something that has gone on now. Now, like I say, if we now see a live of them together, we'll know that they're playing in our faces as usual. Because William didn't get that out of a hat at all. Jordan may have told Larry don't speak on his son anymore, and maybe Larry mad and felt left out of the field alone. Well, someone else said that too earlier. Yeah. Larry made disparaging comments about the late Miles Monroe, who was on one of Bishop Jordan's close friends. Yeah, that's true too. He tried to say that Miles Monroe knew about, he was covering up for Jakes. And it's like, why even bring the dead in there? We don't know. We can't prove that. That's what I'm saying. A lot of things have been said that have not been proven. And people are still saying things that are not proven. People calling them and offering money, and prove it. Don't say it unless you can prove it. My mom went to see Wicked on the other day. She loved it. I'm probably not going to see it because I slept in the actual Broadway musical. Slob and snoring. None of their prophecies have manifested. I'm sure something has. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. One of them have. Yeah, mentioning Monroe was low. It was kind of low. And it's like now, and it showed the desperation. It was kind of low and it showed that. So not only are we trying to get people who are now to testify and to say things against Jakes, but we're also going to raise up the dead and say that the dead was covering up for Bishop Jakes. I don't understand the logic behind that. It was just weird to me. Spoke on the son, and that's when the rift happened. But it's like the continued speaking on his son during this lawsuit. Don't bring up Manasseh's name when Jakes is suing Youngblood for defamation, slander, and extortion. Don't bring up my damn son's name. Keep his name out of it. So I can understand that. Show receipts or be quiet, Daniel. No, ain't nobody obsessed. Ain't nobody obsessed. We just listening to you. We listen to what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, and Darius, I seen that whole Darius thing. I don't even know where that came up about. Came about. I was like, why are you bringing up Darius? This is SA allegations, extortion allegation, and somebody didn't get the spatula. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not go there with that. I don't know why they were bringing up Darius. That was weird. Well, I guess you got to keep it going to keep the money in, Jim Man. I guess. He insulted, Carlton has things on Jake's. Oh, yeah. He insinuated that, yeah, that Carlton had things. That's what I'm saying. All this insinuations and alive people, dead people, everybody had things on Jake's. Present the receipts. You said the Potter's House struck one of your videos this week, but I got something for them. Okay. You got to be careful with the Potter's House. You got to be careful with the Potter's House. They don't, yeah, I know the trick on how to do it. I'll share with you, Regina. But if you, that, as they say, birds picking up seeds. So I'm going to wait till it sound like Potter's House is on the rampage. So I'm going to let you, I'll hit you up, Regina. We'll talk. Shaking in them heels, huh? What's up, Rick D? Yeah, so, I can see that now. There's a lawsuit out. Your platform is named on it, but you keep talking and bringing up my son, which never came out and did any, and, in the public, we don't know about any lawsuits or any letter demands that were satisfied between Manasseh and Jakes. We don't know about any of that. We heard about money, and the Manasseh needs to be paid. Manasseh needs to be paid. But you continue to talk about it. That would make me upset if I was Bernard Jordan. Well, Texas T100, at that time, he needed to bail himself up out of that Charisma magazine stuff. So Larry at the time was the popping blogger who was able to get that reach out to maybe spin his character a different way in that side of people. So they went into a contract, that he'll go on the show. Larry speak well of him, try to change the thought process of what people thought about Bishop Jordan. Sound like the money doesn't stop, so the relationship doesn't stop. Jordan knows he is susceptible to being drawn into a mess simple by association. Yes, Miss Bay, this isn't a small mess. We're talking about it, we laugh and we giggle and we have some fun with it as much as we can, but let the record reflect. This lawsuit is serious. And this lawsuit is going to bring a lot of things to light. They're talking about Jakes is dumb. And this man, he's so dumb that he's adding more and more attorneys in different cities, in different states. He's that dumb. Jakes ain't dumb at all. People think just because they've been sued before that they have they have it all down. They know exactly how it's going to go. They know exactly what to do. I think you met your match at this particular one. I think you met your match. New money versus old money. Jackleg attorneys versus seasoned corporate money attorneys. Apples and oranges here. You can't compare your past experiences with the courts, with what's up and coming. You know? You can't do it. I'm going to boot you out just because you said it. Just because you said it, you got to go. His money has slowed down after Manasseh didn't proceed those receipts. And my thing was, I think he was leaning on Manasseh to really produce the receipts. And even if he had the receipts, Manasseh probably said, you better not reveal that stuff. Right. Those receipts, the receipts that he showed were taken without Manasseh's knowledge, according to how Larry put it. No. Definitely not, Comet. Definitely not. Definitely not. This is a different ball game here. These Jakes can't afford attorneys. Not only but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attorneys. Thank you so much, Miss Q, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Yolanda Ward, I think this stuff backfired. Manasseh saw it coming, Daniel. He saw it coming. Now, I did check and see, are people still following each other? Everybody's still following each other on Instagram. So that hasn't changed. Everybody, as of when I checked earlier today or yesterday, everybody's still following each other. I think I was checking that last night when William was talking. Oh, what happened? So, You think so, Miss Maven? Because when you start saying how close you are to somebody, mentors, mentees, you can't jump ship when the seas start rocking. Jesus ain't coming in yet to say, peace be still. Not yet, Jesus. Sleep on, Jesus. Sleep a little while longer. Let the waters be troubled a little bit. Trouble the waters up a thirst. Trouble them, Lord. Because, see, people ain't going to learn till them waters get them really rocking and rolling until they have to really beg God, crawl on their belly and beg God to help them out. Let the waters just rock and roll just for a little while, because some people need to learn. If I had it on here, I would do it. I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't play our worship leaders' songs right now. This is major and can open up a lot of other gates for all involved. Ooh, they better beg for mercy, Daniel. They poked this man for a year. They accused this man for a year. They talked about the man paid people off for a year. They put the man on a motorcycle in a thong holding up a peach cobbler for a year. See, y'all got to listen to what was said. William said that he got that information from a bodyguard or what have security guard of Bishop Jakes. He said he went and talked to the man. William said the people showed him pictures. The guy showed him pictures of peach cobblers and motorcycles and all that. But then when he said he tried to contact the man again, the man had blocked every number known to William. Had blocked him. Couldn't find him no more. William still can't find the man. And y'all think that y'all gonna find some people to go with Youngblood up against T.D. Jakes. Who is going to risk their reputation? I saw that, Jesse. I'll look at it. Who's going to risk their reputation to go and fight the good fight of faith with Dwayne Youngblood. Oh, we need to listen to him. He's going to tell us some very inspirational things to protect our children. Dwayne Youngblood, excuse my French, I'm not listening to him tell me nothing. And if he can find some folk to corroborate his imagination, knock yourselves out. Knock yourselves out. A convicted one. And people are sitting here talking about, oh, we'll just call this person. Oh, I got receipts. We'll just call this person. Get on the phone and get the call and let's see who answers. Who's going to answer? Give us some proof so we can go along with these stories. We don't want nobody to be a victim. But we're not calling people victims that ain't proof that they're a victim. And if you ain't been in nobody's court or nothing, you ain't, you just because you sent a demand letter, that don't make you a victim. It makes you an opportunist and possibly an extortionist, possibly. That's all it makes you. And told the lies with a straight face and very articulated, them bad boys. Jesse says, but most assaulters never tell the truth because they point fingers. And boy, he had all fingers pointed. You made me like this. You made me do it. You made me do it. You. But one thing Tasha K said, I was violated as well. And I never took the opportunity or wanted to violate any children myself. So this whole theory about when the abuser becomes the abuser and all that abuse becomes, okay. But that's not everybody's story. Tasha K said, why in the world? Tasha wanted him to be on that show because she was going to eat him alive. I think he went on there to justify people's actions. He went on there to justify accusations that other people have gotten. That's what I think a portion of that was as well. It wasn't for educational purposes. It was first to get T.D. Jakes. Where's Judge? She probably want to stay away from this. Where's Judge? Where's Judge at? Alicia. What's it? Alicia. First was to get T.D. Jakes. Second was clicks and views for money. Hey, it's the business that we're in. But they better pray to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that those calls from prison only have prayer and Bible reading on them calls. Because if it got some interesting stuff on them calls and some conversations that are really damning, my God, on today. That's why you never see the eyes, Harriet. You never see the eyes. I wouldn't either. It's not that important to me, Miss Maven. When I got struck by the Jakes, I get, listen, okay, they got me. And I try to move a little differently when it comes to their videos and stuff. I can complain. It makes for good commentary, clicks and views, but were they wrong in doing it? Probably not. No. And we got to remember when they're in things like this, like last year, that's when I got struck, is when they were deep into some ish like this. So you got to be strategic, content creators, as to what you're actually posting, because they're going to come and strike it. What's up, Truth and Reason? Catch that replay. Double tap that screen, everybody. Have you double tapped and liked this video yet? Think about it. Are you watching me and have not? Will you consider doing it right now? And also hit that subscribe button up there. There you go, right there. Hit a subscribe button. Become a saint of the St. James Show. We are almost at 20,000 subscribers. Come on. Hand claps in the chat. We are almost at 20,000 subscribers. Come on now. Regina said she got struck, Marcellus. So we got to have a powwow. 20K by 25. Come on, Junior Prophet. Junior Prophet Jesse. Thank you for those hands. We are almost there, saints. We are almost there. Thing about it, you don't want to see all this stuff, but you know, TD Jakes can bring the folks in. Either you love TD Jakes, or you're one of the ones who just hate all preachers who are successful, because you think preachers need to be poor and destitute and just give all the money away to the poor and to the. I mean, you have those folks, and then you have people who really appreciate the ministry of preachers and people who, spread the gospel. I heard the kids do commentary on each video. I was rushing. Yes, if you rush and just run the video, you're out of there. Because you can do commentary. You can do you can do commentary, but you have to, yeah. Yep. A lot of people hate rich Christians. Yes, a lot of people do hate rich Christians, because what they're thinking about, the money that's being, collected, and they're tax-free money. Everybody has some supportive nonprofit, supposed to be helping the people. And it's always, I got a nonprofit, but what are you doing to actually help the people since you have a nonprofit? So is a nonprofit just so you don't have to pay any taxes? That's why people come on and say, give, because this is a nonprofit, but what are you actually giving back? I'm not coming on here talking about I got a nonprofit. I ain't got no nonprofit. Like William say, what you gonna do with you ask me what I'm gonna do with the money? I'ma spend it. But of course, y'all know St. James. I will go on location for the saints. I goes on location. So all of that take money. I buy lights and buy internet. Now, all that take money. So I'm not going to lie and say you give up to me for a 501c3. You said Sir William was a little messy dropping that little nugget and left us hanging. Didn't he leave us hanging? He dropped it right there and left us hanging. That's what I said. It just makes us to, You said Daystar sending letters to several bloggers. I didn't even touch the Daystar stuff. Do you know that's the white folk? Y'all gonna leave the white folk alone. They working a little different. They working a little different. Yeah. They sending letters, but Bishop Jakes only sent one letter. 120-something page letter. That's all they did. Let's see if there's any action. I was looking at Weems and see who was suing her. She about to be sentenced. Log me out. Let me log back in. Let's see if any update, y'all. People are sitting with tiptoe anticipation. They trying to see who these does gonna be. No, it just says summons reissued. Okay, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. All right. haven't even had time to run this yet, and they are sending these letters. Listen, I didn't even dip into it, Regina. I didn't dip into it at all. Yeah. But yeah, so I tell you, it is what it is. So we're going to figure out what's going on around here. Listen, people are still going to come out. That Larry has his following, which come out and just woo bang for him. That's fine. Everybody needs some woo bangers, I guess. But let me tell you, y'all, when y'all listen to people woo banging for even they booting for whatever side they woo banging for, whether it be for Jakes, whether it be for Youngblood or anybody else involved or may be involved or whatever. Just think about the facts of the matter. Don't go off of people's feelings and after what we ought to think. No, we're looking at facts. We're looking at things as they appear. Just like when William said that. Okay, now I'm just assuming. Now, listen, I don't think he was lying. Do we have any true facts in regards to that? Well, no, but we know that William has a relationship now with Larry. So, yeah. Double tap. Get us up to 400 likes, y'all. Come on, get us up there. Double tap the screen. Y'all just gonna look at me with your evil, conniving self. Just gonna look at me. Not even give me a like. You ain't sent no cash apps. Only the real one sent it. And they hit like. Come on now. But I mean, we know, let's not deny the calling now. My thing is, y'all wanted us to see William and Larry together. Now y'all together. Now he your spokesperson. We listening to what William got to say about Larry. We listening to what William got to say about Bishop Jordan. Because y'all have brought him back into the fold. All y'all's is friends now. So we gonna listen to the friends. We ain't gonna say the friends is lying on you. Y'all friends now. Y'all friends now. So we gonna listen to the friends. Unlock your knees and press that like button. See, people don't want you to listen to certain. No, y'all friends now. We gonna listen. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Well, we will see what comes out in the wash, Regina. If he was used to put this out in the atmosphere and there's no truth to it, if they come up on a live, maybe William needs to open his eyes and say, listen, oh, y'all really playing on my time. You're tethered together. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's all you got to do, CC. Yeah, Dawson Speaks and Regina. And Juice Radio Show, Mad Church Disease. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're getting used, get something out of it. But we gonna run with what your friends say about you, because y'all friends. Y'all back together. So we gonna trust that you and your friend talk. And this is something that they had, how William is reacting. This was something that was already discussed with him. And like he said, it was something that Larry said that Jordan did or what have you, that he found out about Jordan, something that he found out about Jordan that he didn't like. Let's see. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. I heard something very interesting on Conscious Show the other night. He said he doesn't monetize his channel. Why would a blogger, content creator? No, he's not monetized. He has not been monetized at all. Conscious has not been monetized. That's what he said. Oh, Gary, Pastor Prim was on there too. You heard it, Pastor Prim? Are you a witness? You still think there's a setup, Jim Man? You think Todd is still around here? Todd is swirling around, huh? Oh, the way it is funny. That's what I was telling him last night. Thank you for these cash apps coming in. I was telling him last night, I was like, listen, you need to bridle your tongue sometime. But I told him, but that's like talking to the brick wall. We know you're going to do what you're going to do. But I said, we like you for what you do and how you present. We like you, the clothes you wear. People talk about you. I told him people talk about you, but it's still a part of you. It's like we don't want to look at a regular looking William. We want to look at the William that is got it up. That's just what we're used to. That's just what we're used to. So I said, if you can get that colorism out of your mind and all that calling people bastards and stuff, if you can resolve all that, you'll be all right. I said, I know it's hard for you to do, but if you do that, you'll be all right. Please explain to us about being monetized. What it means is that you're able to, like, if you don't have YouTube Premium, you see commercials. You see commercials. Being monetized, that means when our videos run, commercials run, and we get a portion off of the revenue of those commercials. And also we're able to receive super chats like you guys have done tonight, some of you. Y'all put some color on it. We had $60. Let's get it to $100. Can we get $100 in super chats tonight? We had 60. I know we can do 100. But that's what being monetized is about, being able to get some revenue off of your commentary, off of your channel. But you can shoot, there are perimeters and things that you can't do, such as like they struck Regina's channel. There's certain things you have to. There's guidelines of what we can do and not do, but we do. We can earn a check through the ads and things each month. Yeah, that's what means being monetized means. Yeah, money, monetize. Money, money, money. Yeah, what I miss. You've heard Todd prophesy both good. Well, yeah, they all do that. They all do that. Beauty William, he disclosed some medical information about CT on Larry's live. And that was wrong for him to do. That because you never did, whether it be something you heard, whether it be something that's true, you never disclosed anyone's supposed medical conditions to anyone, and really not on live. So me sitting in consciousness place, looking at this happen in real time with your supposed friend, that may be part of how when they dispersed from being friends for a while, when they fell out. Because that's definitely was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate you. I did receive it. Thank you so much. Oh, let me switch over to this one so I can actually see. Did Regina explain it a little bit more? You guys say this is not monetized by the other work. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why people are always saying that, Conscious is getting them good envelopes, because he's not monetized. Thank you so much. Valerie, Giselle, Yolanda, Candace, Dolores. Thank you so much. What's up, Sister Tasha? Yeah, I think that's when they parted ways too, Diana. So, but when you're needed, you're needed. You come back into the fold, and depending on what the situation is, if they treat you right, you do what they need you to do. And then he can say whatever he wants while you're right. He can do what he wants. And see, that's what I don't like about that Matrella York. And it seemed like after that, they really fell out, because they were still talking. But I was wondering if it was the lawsuit that Conscious received, got involved with. I wonder if that was really a portion of it. What, did he not receive any help in regards to that lawsuit? Because I don't think he's been served anyway. So, yeah. So, and that's what makes me to believe that do what you got to do. I tell everybody. I told William, do what you got to do. Thank you so much, T. I told William, when he came to me, when he was considering, mending fences. I never thought it was anything real on no one's part. But I said, at this point, what do you personally have to lose in regards to that? If anything, you have something to gain at this point because you have the upper hand because people need some PR. Yeah, people need some PR. I don't think so, Jim, man. I don't think so. That's my opinion. No. It just depends on what's needed at the time. That's all. Get some other people to answer it as well. Oh, thank you. It's all fading away now. It seems like I need a haircut every other day. Yeah, so it is what it is, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight. I just wanted to come out and kind of give you some information from some things that I heard. And now it's time to kind of watch and see how things go. Like I said, it can go one way or the other. We can continue to see a disconnect, or we will see a faux reconnection. We'll see. But I guarantee you, I believe William. And even if they lied to William for him to put it out there, even if that's the case, it still shows us something very important. That folks are running. We're going to see what color the wall's going to be, Deanna. Well, yeah, Regina, it was, yeah. That's what William said. That's what I'm saying, transactional, Regina, transactional. Things around here are transactional. Yeah. What's up, Kinsey? Keezy. So, all right, everybody, I appreciate you. Please, if you would consider being a member, join our membership, hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button up there. And if you have not donated, please consider donating. It's pinned right on the chat at the bottom here. The St. James Show, $ the St. James Show for CashApp, or $ St. James Show. And you can also use Zelle and PayPal with the St. James Show at att.net. So do consider. Them hoes ain't loyal. Come on now. Oh, I like that, but I think Inspire got you, but I liked it. So yeah, consider supporting the platform in any way. Phone calls from prison, just who they got today? Nesto and Sonia call. Bible lady. Oh. I wonder if phone calls from prison has made any inquiries about those phone calls. It's funny because all the people are picking up Jake's now. They just talked about that, like TMZ is picking up Jake's now, saying about his recovering and stuff. So that means they're going to stay on the TD Jakes deal, probably until this law even see through. Thank you, CC, to see even through this lawsuit. So it's probably going to get some traction now that people were hoping that the Manasseh stuff and the stuff last year would get. Oh, but now it's going to get the traction you all desired. Have a good one, everybody.